Hey everybody, Garfield Mayor Richie Riggs. I'm sitting right over here. We're back at the podcast at Bravery Studio with our man Marvin in the engineer room over there. Not only does he do podcasts, he builds bridges too. And I'm sitting here, Deputy Mayor, he may make it, he may not make it, we don't know. If he does, he'll jump right on in here, but we are here. It is March, it is honoring women, and there is a woman I'm sitting with to my left. All right, I used to sit on that couch, but because it's red, she needs to sit on that couch. And we're honoring Alejandina. I always butcher her name.
Oh, you're getting better.
Make sure I did it. Banch, a.k.a. Sugar. All right? She's not only a councilwoman, the first Latina councilwoman in the city of Garfield, but she's also a COO of the Boys Club and a member of the Boys Club for the longest time.
Oh, yeah.
She pays dues, right?
I sure did.
You paid your dues.
I done wore every hat possible in that place.
Look who came in.
Look at us here.
Oh,
Special guest.
We're still live. Oh, Deputy Mayor, you got to bring that mic to you.
Hey, Papa Z.
I come for sure. Come on, Stevie, come on.
If it was just me and him, guys, he wouldn't even show up. He'll send the dog, but the dog is more entertaining than he is anyway.
Say hello, Steve. Say hello.
Woof, woof. Hey, Steve, who's the best baseball player ever? Woof, woof. So we're going to roll with this. And listen, as long as Deputy Mayor doesn't poop on the ground, I mean Stevie poop on the ground,
We good.
So, Deputy Mayor, we brought in Suge because it is March, Women's and honoring Women's Month and everything like that.
Yeah.
She's got a couple awards. Suge, tell us the awards that you got.
Oh, wow.
For being a CEO,
Yeah,
just a leader for women and for little girls to look up to.
I mean, a bunch of awards, as far as the Garfield Middle School, they have awarded us the Community Service Award.
Nah, I'm not talking about the Boys Club. I'm talking about you.
Personally.
Yeah, personal Boys Club.
But you know how I work around here. It's never about me. I have to say my favorite award would be the Professional of the Year.
Professional of the Year.
Yes.
And that's on at the end of next week.
Yeah.
Or this week.
Yeah. So
Right?
it's Hats of Hope and
Benji Wembley,
yes,
right?
it's run through
Being
Patterson.
honored by Benji. That's
yeah,
big.
that's
big
big.
time.
Big.
Big time.
Women of all of North Jersey,
Yeah.
Sugar, and our very own. We had two recipients, Luann Vazowski as well from Garfield.
Democratic chair, yeah.
Yep.
Yes. It's amazing to be recognized outside of your city.
Mm-hmm.
So that it's getting around. You're doing your thing.
When
Make it rounds.
Joe recognized we get the eggs thrown at us.
Yeah, but that's all right. We don't mind that.
No, I don't mind.
Well, you're also being honored by the mayor also, correct?
Yes, that is April 20th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
April
Yes.
20. Marv, you coming, Marv? There you go. We
I
got
love
tickets
how we
sold.
work around here.
How'd you get involved in the Boys Club? Or Boys and Girls Club. Let me say Boys and Girls Club.
So you want the truth?
Uh-oh.
But no, truth be told, I had just moved to Garfield after graduating 8th grade in Jersey City, and I didn't know anybody. Came in fresh faced.
Now you know everybody.
Right, how tables have turned.
Keep it clean, Suge.
My attitude wasn't the best, and Dave.
You got better?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's from Jersey.
We're gonna keep it 100. I was jumping over tables at one point.
Oh, wait, not dancing on the table,
Not
jumping
dancing.
on the table.
They might say I dance now, but no, I was jumping. And Dave Captera was the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club at that time, and he was also the SRO in the high school.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, so like I said, my attitude wasn't all that. He's like, you're gonna go and do volunteer at the Boys and Girls Club. So he brought me into the Boys Club. I started volunteering, and I don't even think it was like 2 weeks. He's like, I got a position for you. So then I ended up being a secretary. I was a counselor, program manager, program director, site coordinator, and then now I am the COO. And I told Shane I do not want the CEO, so Shane better hold on tight.
L at the COO, that spells what?
A what?
A L at the end of
cool. She's cool.
And that's why Sugar got the COO. They just got the L there. Cool.
Yes.
That's the other side.
But we can do whatever we want around here, so we can add that.
Yeah. And now you work with Shane, right?
And now I work with Shane.
SNS,
Amazing
right?
CEO, absolutely.
And now you parlayed that as a councilwoman.
I did.
How you like that?
You know what? It's amazing. It's a whole different field. When you're actually behind the scenes, it's not as easy as everybody makes it out to be. You know, it's a
Deputy
lot
Mayor's
of.
24 years behind the scenes, right?
You know what it
Or
is?
25.
30 something.
Well, that's with the Board of
Yeah, with the
Ed.
Board of Ed, yeah.
Yeah.
And you still got all that hair.
What's that?
And you still got all your hair.
I got
It's a little gray, but
it's a different color.
Yeah, mine's going.
That's what's in right now, though. No worries. Listen, salt and pepper's in, guys. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Take it from me.
That used to be a group.
Yeah. I used to dance to them.
I danced to them.
Yeah, the
I
Rams
danced to
horn.
them.
I used to dance to the Rams horn.
Oh, the Rams song. What's that song they sing?
Salt and push it. Push it real good.
Push it.
Guys, my mom has a video when I was 5 years old from kindergarten
All right.
in Coney Island. I actually danced to that.
I believe you did.
Yeah,
Sure.
I bet you do
danced
believe
well,
it.
too.
Don't let them get their hands
Well,
on that.
yeah.
Oh, she was doing this at an early age.
Oh, talk about dancing, huh? So,
Listen, it's
How
real.
is
What
it?
you see is what you get with me, okay?
And that's why everybody likes you. That's why the boys club, the women, and the guys. I mean, well, not the guys like that.
Don't open up a can.
No, but what I'm trying to say is that's why, like the parents. That's what I was getting at.
Yes.
The parents and everybody, they respect you because you're a real person. You're not getting something that
Yeah, I might go by sugar, but I don't sugarcoat anything.
Oh, I wish you did that. Gotta be politically correct somewhere. I know Deputy Mayor is always politically correct.
I don't know about that, man.
No, I don't either. I don't know. I think it's maybe
I don't know about you.
28 years ago, maybe, but then they got over that.
But I tell you, we're lucky to have Sugar on the council. I met Sugar years ago. Maybe, I don't know, 30 years. How old are you, Sugar?
27.
27. Okay, so, I mean, I remember 20 years ago, when you first started at the Boys Club, and you were inspiration.
Boys and Girls Club.
Boys and Girls Club. It might have even been the Boys Club then.
Yeah.
Who knows? But
Was it the
I
Boys
was
Club?
coaching down there.
Both.
I was both?
Yeah,
I
Helen
was
already
coaching
involved.
down there, and Sugar was a volunteer, and I tell you, she gave her heart and soul back then. And look who she become.
Yep.
I'm telling you, she is, something that all kids, young girls, should look up to. Definitely. So, Sugar, you're the best. I appreciate it, Sugar.
Thank you. And you guys know that's,
Appreciate you, Sugar.
I go hard for the kids. That's my passion. That's
Yes,
where
you
my
do.
heart is. I talk all this nonsense. Oh, I'm gonna this. I'm gonna leave. Boy, I cannot leave that boys club if I wanted to.
Yeah, they won't let you leave.
When you're invited to their graduations or they
They're
come
being
back
cool.
looking for employment, and you're able to give them that opportunity to get
And
ready
you made
and
some
familiar with the real
lifelong
world.
friends
Yeah.
from watching their kids and everything.
Yeah,
I know you have a great circle
absolutely.
of friends that, like, you guys always going out
Yeah.
and supporting each other and everything like that.
And now their kids are coming up through
Right.
the boys club, whether it's sports, aftercare, summer camp, whatever it is. I have parents that will inbox me, I want to get my kids involved. I want to sign them up. You had my older daughter, I've had generation after generation. So
It's a great,
it's
great
amazing.
gateway for kids to do something in the community,
Yeah.
and that's what it's all about. We're one of the only few communities in the whole state of New Jersey that has a Boys and Girls Club, a rec center,
I know why.
and a YMCA. So we have a lot going on, and we have a lot of great counselors that actually go to all three of these
Yeah.
organizations. But
And a lot of us, we all do the same thing. We've all done the same thing. We've all grown up together. So, that's powerful.
that's one of the best things about, like,
We all get
Deputy
along.
Mayor. Like he said, he coached, he was volunteering.
Yeah.
Times he saw you when you were a youngster. I see my students at the middle school. And one of the best things that you could say is that when you see your kids when they're younger, our students or I guess, what do you call when they are members
Yeah.
of the clubs, or athletes, that they grow up and they become successful in whatever they do, but they just become.
Yeah, how about some of them even when you see them in your hallways?
Oh, my
that,
God.
That they've become teachers now.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were about when I see them in the hallways driving me crazy, and they
Well,
act
that
like
too, that
they
too.
act so prim and proper at the boys club, but in the middle school they
It's a
drive me
whole
nuts.
different ball game.
But they remember you.
Yeah.
They remember
Yeah,
you.
they call you coach or my counselor or
yeah.
Shug and everything like that.
Yeah, and then it's all worth.
That's like the biggest compliment in the world.
It's all worth.
That's and
All that
and now you're here helping us run the city, doing great things, the vision and everything like that. We got our Councilman Maslag and Councilman Herrera. We got to give them a shout out there, Marv. Give them those claps out
Yeah,
there.
give them a clap. Yeah, they're doing that A1 AI.
AI. Oh, yes. AI.
A1's your steak sauce. AI is that, what is
That's Councilman Maslag. He's
Oh,
into
yeah.
that.
He's when it
Well,
comes to
what is
that
that? What is
technology
that?
and
That's
artificial intelligence.
Lost in space.
I'm lost in this whole conversation here. How are we talking about him when we got Sugar over here?
Yeah, that was you.
Because we all complete each other.
I wanted to give him a shout out.
That is what makes us the powerful five guys.
Because there are other people out there who want to like take us down a notch.
Yeah. You know, we're always going to have our fans, you know, good and bad. It's just about us, you know, staying on top and doing what we do.
Now,
You know, we allow anybody to drag us down, forget it.
now I know Deputy Mayor's been in the public eye for years. Me for like 7 going on to 8, but you know, you just got on. How do you like that? When you
I was low
with the
key for a
social
while.
media,
You know, exactly.
we got social media attacking us all the time, attacking you.
You know,
Every time you put a family picture up there, they bash you.
Oh, forget about it. I truly wasn't ready. And then, you know, I just adjust. I know a lot of people are like, oh, silence is key. Not for me. You're not going to talk any which way you want about me when I know what I stand for and I know what I do and I know what I bring to the table. So that's not going to happen. You know, we can agree to disagree on whatever is going on. I have no problem doing that. You know, things can be healthy. It doesn't always have to be negative. You know, as far as the fake profiles go, enjoy yourselves.
Oh, yeah. There's
You know,
some
you
fake
give me a little
profiles out there.
tickle here and there. But we know, and the real residents know. They know what we've done, what we are doing, what we will continue to do.
Yeah, well, there's a vision, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
An amazing vision at
you
that.
know, and it's not like we're doing anything wrong. You may have something against our political views, but they come after us personally sometimes, and that could be.
Oh yeah,
but
I can't even go out anymore.
I think you handle it right at times. Me, I'm not like you. I can't go on there and attack all the time. But I know you do.
Yeah.
And you stand up for yourself
Yeah.
and everything like that. And that's what you do.
I work
Everybody has different
hard.
personalities.
Yeah, I'm not only, you know, I don't only work for the
They
club.
attack your character.
Yeah, you know, I'm a mother 24/7. You know, I work. I coach. You know, when I'm not doing those things, you know, we do the city events. So I'm constantly on the run. So if I want to go get a drink, I'm going to get a drink.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm going to enjoy myself. And I'm going to dance, you know.
If I like a good cigar, I'm going to smoke it. Joe walks his dog and lets him poop on people's lawns. But you do pick it up, right,
I
Joe?
do clean it up. I
Yes.
got a bag on me right now.
But that's for your urine, because it's a dual bag for yourself and for Stevie.
Right, Stevie?
Oh,
Say hello,
Stevie.
Steve.
Hey,
This is the rescue from Georgia. Yeah, we care about the animals on the council.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, we
Stevie's
do.
spoiled.
We care about
Yes, we
animals
do.
big time. We all have rescues, and we take care of them.
someone rescued me once.
Yeah, how that worked.
I don't know. And
then what happened? There you go?
I think they wish they didn't.
I rescued him one time on a Friday night, but we don't want to talk about that.
No.
Nah.
We'll
was
leave
back in
that one for a
1979.
different podcast.
Yeah.
After hours.
Ooh, with bourbon and cigars and some music for Suge, and Joe could be out there dancing on the table.
Oh, I did a two-step. Yeah, I did a two-step.
Joe
without
dances
a doubt.
good. Deputy Mayor, and he even sings like not Frank Sinatra, Elvis.
Elvis, yeah. Are you
we got hidden talents.
lonesome tonight? Have you missed me? All right. That's
Oh my God!
They got to pay for the rest.
we got more. So let's get back to Suge. I
Yeah.
tell you, if you look at the city of Garfield, you see so much happening. You see parks being put up. You see the infrastructure that we're doing in the city right now, never been done. Never has it been done in the 30 years I've been in the public eye. And you know what? This group right here is getting it done. You're getting done that you don't see as far as the infrastructure, parks being done. We're going to have a new school being built.
The lines being removed.
Everything.
Those
Yeah.
are the things that they don't see. You
Yes.
know, the sewer issues that we're having
yeah.
that we're fixing.
Yeah.
You know, the piping, all
Sewer
those
all down
kind of
River
things.
Road.
And nothing takes, and nothing's a snap of the finger.
No.
That's the biggest thing. And that's something when you first got and you thought, let's do this, and then boom.
Yes, again, you know,
it just takes a long time.
from the
There's
outside.
Yeah, to get the money from
Yeah.
the feds, the state, the county.
And the way that things work, you got to get the
You
approval,
know.
you got to get the bids. Like,
and then
nothing happens
and then
overnight.
The engineer or your contractor that you hired is not ready because they're somewhere else.
Yeah, that's, and you know, sometimes the hidden obstacles that we know nothing about.
Sugar was very responsible for getting that Babe Ruth up and going. She seen that we were
Listen.
doing Columbus Park. She made sure
Mm-hmm.
that Babe Ruth was sticking in Garfield.
Yep. Yeah.
She did.
No, I appreciate you guys.
And they got that baseball field up and running. Hopefully soon, in the next week or so, it'll be ready to rock.
Yeah,
by 20th
I think
century.
April 6th is opening day.
And that's where the social media people, instead of just reaching out to one of the councilmen or the city manager, they believe what they read, and that sometimes becomes the big headache.
Yeah.
Is that
Because a lot of time people are talking and they don't know what they're talking about.
Right. You know, you can't even say something and they think it's like, you know, it's been
You can have an
written in the
opinion, but don't
tablets.
state your opinion as if it's a fact.
Right.
Yeah.
You
You
know.
know, it's been through the pilot. They talk about the pilots being so. They have no clue what we got from these redevelopments.
Yeah.
The money, the land. I mean, a lot of stuff that we got. So you got to give these developers an initiative to develop, or else they're not going to come in your town and spend
And we
$5
don't
million.
want, we don't want a facelift. We want makeover. We want new.
On the face of it, the face value of it, they think that the developer's not paying taxes to the school.
Which is,
But what they don't pay to the school is made up into the city.
Yeah.
So if they're not paying, say, 10% to the school, that 10% comes to the
goes to the
city.
city, and
where
then the city
can
pays the
use it
school.
wherever they want and pay
Yeah.
the school.
Yeah.
So it's not being lost.
No,
Yeah,
it goes back
it's
to
just-
understanding. But again, they see, they read what they want, and that's what they run with.
You know, the naysayers are always going to say something.
And we'll go blue in the face.
Yeah, you could give them $1 million and they'll complain that they got to pay taxes on it. They're never going to be happy. But there's so much positive going on. Me and the deputy mayor were talking, and we always mention this. We've been recognized as one of the top small cities of under 40,000 residents. In North Jersey, and that's something because of our proximity of the city, the new schools that have been built, new fields, new parks, the infrastructure. These are all the positives, and the people in the state, they're recognizing that. The people in the county are recognizing that. That's people because, like, Sugar, you come on, Pablo and Romy, they come on, and they're not
wanna be
afraid.
stagnant.
They're not afraid to make those tough decisions. Listen, sometimes tough decisions are unpopular decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna satisfy everybody.
You know what?
And that's the
Everything is-
biggest thing, Papa D, is the change.
Yeah.
But listen, with new times comes new change.
Everything has a time value on it.
Right.
Your phone, right?
Yeah.
The phone that you have on you right now, it only lasts a few years and you get same thing with everything else. There's a time value for everything. So
Yeah, and listen, you just got to change, and that's why I ran in the first time, because everything was still like 1970s and 1980s.
Yeah.
That Babe Ruth field was only being used, or Columbus Park, wherever you want to call it, was only being used for baseball.
What's that, 5 months?
And there's 11 guys that play baseball, was a 9 or whatever on the field. And if you're not playing baseball, it wasn't even being used. So now it's going to be this beautiful park. Now people say, oh, they stopped having apartments there. We stopped them. That was never in the conversation, was never even true. But they can believe whatever they want.
Yeah, the conversation was, maybe we could put apartments there that could pay for the brand new
Football
sports
field.
complex down by the high school.
Right.
That's what we want.
And then when we found out that they wanted so many apartments, it was the end of the conversation.
I mean,
And
but
we were like,
conversation's always gonna happen. You need that. Discussion is healthy.
conversation.
Yes.
And that's the whole thing. There was never a conversation for 50 years, 30 years, 20 years. There was never a conversation until we got on. And now we're going to have this beautiful park that's going to have amphitheater and all kinds of things. A little Mr. Park.
Water fountain.
Yeah, but even right next door to that is our preschool. And they have that little park. Now they're even gonna have a beautiful park to do their little walks, and they don't have to go all the way down.
Town, it was just an empty
Gateway to
field
the city.
with a beat up old gate, a fallen down building, and no one did anything. And everybody, we weren't getting rid of Babe Ruth. We're moving Babe Ruth.
in grants we got for that?
$5 million
$5 million in grants.
in grants.
And that doesn't happen overnight either. So
No,
No.
no. So
Now you have the River Road.
progress, baby.
You have the River Road
River
Park.
Drive. How about the empty chemical factory that's been empty and contaminated for 5 decades, 50 years?
Yeah.
Nobody's been on it. It's been contaminated. Finally,
nobody
we
wants to
get
hear
it
the truth
cleaned
about
up.
that.
We get it cleaned up, and it's getting developed.
Yeah.
Home run.
Listen.
Home run.
Yeah. How about even the small park? Jewel Street Park.
Jewel Street
Yeah.
Park.
Well, you get that little park, and we upgraded it, and everybody in that side of the neighborhood, they're there all the time with their kids because they're not going to drive all the way to
Century or Donners,
And now people don't have to drive all the way to Century Field. They could stop at Columbus Field. People on the other side could go to Century Field, Jewel Street. Little kids, little like toddlers could go to that little splash park kind of mister type of mentality. There's gonna be food trucks there. there's a lot going on in the city of Garfield. And there's a lot to be proud of when you're living in the city of Garfield. It's yeah.
Sugar makes it happen.
And listen, it's a whole team, but you have to have an open mind. And you know, Sugar comes on, she has an open mind. She brings dialogue to our council meetings and everything like that.
Listen, if they really knew what goes on behind those closed doors, because even you and I have gone at it.
Yeah.
What you told me one time, you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. Oh, I cook in this kitchen. I think that was our first back and forth.
But
you know, but that's yes. But if we can't do that, then
me and the deputy mayor, we go at it.
Yeah.
Only once or twice.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah. We go at it so good that the other council members get scared.
Yeah. You know,
and I sit there, I'm like, one for Papa D, one for Riggs, two for Riggs, one for Papa D.
all we are is expressing our opinions, and then we come to a dialogue and we come to a compromise.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know,
But that's how we throw
and
out
we're
our
not afraid to
ideas.
say we were wrong, and we move on from it. And everything like that. And that's the best part about this whole team and everything like that, is that we're not afraid to say we're wrong. We're not to say, oh, that doesn't matter whose idea, as long as it's a good idea and it's going to make progress to the city of Garfield. We don't care who takes credit for
We're
it.
not looking for credit like other people.
Forget it.
I walked on water.
Oh Lord,
Yeah.
the magic, the magic.
You know, but we got a
No,
lot
I
of
think
things.
we have a nice balance.
And this translates to everything else. We know, and we go back to the Boys Club. And this all stems from your leadership at the Boys Club and the respect that you get from, you know, all those families that go there for years to come. You know, the Boys Club's now in the middle school. Free program. This is something like, you know, tell me about the free program. So if there's any families listening.
Yeah, so any of the right now we're getting ready for summer camp. Any of the incoming 6th graders can apply, returning 7th and 8th graders. We take 125 kids. They pay absolutely nothing, not a registration fee, not a program fee. We have STEM, we have robotics, we have cooking, we have dance, we have the volunteer group, student government, advisory, triple play, gym activities. I mean, everything and anything you can possibly think of to keep them busy. It's a 5-week program this summer. And then it flows over into the school year. And the school year, they're there from when the bell
And you
rings
said the
to
key
6
word
o'clock.
here, it's free.
Free.
Free. See, these are the things that SNS, Sugar, and Shane, they get done in the city of Garfield. You know, they're giving so think about this, parents, if you're watching this. This is something in the summer when your kids have nothing going on and you want them up out of the house.
And we do field trips.
And you do field trips too. Free.
Yes.
Free. And they're not cheesy field trips.
No.
So, you know, you send them down to the middle school. The 5th graders, incoming 6th graders, they get to know the lay of the land.
Yeah. They make their
6th going to
friends for the
7th, 7th
school
going to
year.
8th. And you know where they are from what times?
For summer camp?
Yeah.
8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
8 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's a home run for 130 kids.
Yep.
See, these are the things that go on.
And
then
the school year, we're there till 6
what
o'clock.
are some of the big programs at the Boys Club, like
So
through the
the
year?
Boys Club, we pretty much mirror the same thing. We have the music studio over at the main location. We have the dance program. We also have triple play. We have our library literacy program, power hour. We have STEM is big. The kids love STEM there. Miss Joanne's amazing. And then, you know, we have our creative spaces, which is the arts, the entertainment room, you know, the video games. By you, we have Oculus.
They love
So,
that.
you know, because the preteens, they're a little bit harder to grab that attention.
Yeah, they love Oculus.
yeah.
So those are glasses you put on and you think you're somewhere else.
I was just going
yes,
like
it's
I
like
pretend I knew
VR.
what it was.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
You
Go
know.
with that.
You know,
You actually think you're somewhere else.
yeah,
I haven't put them on. They don't fit my head.
there's options. There's options. You know, I was just talking to Marv too to expand and maybe get because the middle school, we're primarily a theater program, so performing arts, visual arts, of having the kids come down here and partnering up too. So that's what we're always looking for, partnerships.
Right.
Partnerships is big.
So it's your connections.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And you got to keep these connections
Yes.
with the local people in the community and
Correct.
everything like that. Like my man Marvin over here.
Exactly.
Right? Marvin.
Exactly.
You know,
And outlets for the kids. We got to keep them busy. We got to keep them busy off the streets. Not every child is into sports.
I always say that.
Yeah,
I always
so,
say that. And everybody likes the sport.
you know, digging
so
a
the
little
arts
bit
are big.
more, yeah.
Performing or visual
Yeah.
arts are big. And
That's big.
it's
You know, the
important.
cosmetology field is big right now. So we want to find a couple sponsors to help, you know, the girls and the boys with that, you know, the barbers, a little bit of everything.
And
Just broadening our horizons.
how you like working with Shane?
You know what? So Shane and my relationship has
All right, now be careful.
has
If you want to raise,
'Cause listen,
so he's the greatest guy in the world.
20 minutes into Shane being hired, I know he wanted to fire me. So I was over at the middle school
I remember.
and I had my son with me. He was going to Ray Street in the back. I had my son with me. Shane walks in to introduce himself, and my son took a wiffle bat to Shane.
Upside his head?
No, his manhood.
Oh.
And all I saw was Shane like this, and just everything flashed before my eyes. I said, "Oh, I'm about to get fired."
Well, good thing it was a wiffle ball. Was it a wiffle ball bat?
It was a wiffle ball.
Come on,
bat,
he should be able to take it.
I
Come
think
on.
Junior was like 3 or 4, and I was just like, I said,
well,
"Oh,
those were 2 foul balls that he had.
whoa." I said, this man is gonna hate me for life. But no, we actually have an amazing relationship. You know what? He lets me do my job.
Right.
He doesn't micromanage me. He gives me my wings, you know, and if I need him, he's there to support, to hold them up, and, you know, to get me whatever I need, you know,
Shane,
so.
there it is, Shane.
Good stuff.
15%. 15%.
Good stuff.
15% right off the bat. Come tomorrow when you walk in, Shane, if you're watching this. 15. How's it feel to be like one of the recognized women in North Jersey now?
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. You know, not that we don't
you see all these power people, these senators and Congress people.
Oh, please. When I get those hugs, they're amazing.
Yeah.
They're amazing. But it's, you see it a lot more now.
Yeah.
That's what's so inspiring, that there's so many more women in power, and there's so many men now supporting the women in power. You know, before that wasn't a thing.
I think in Garfield we do a pretty good job of supporting our women.
Absolutely.
What do we just do? What do we just
Absolutely.
promote? To what? In the police department.
2
First
women.
time ever.
Yeah,
Two
two
detectives.
detectives.
2
First time.
sergeant detectives,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
2 female detectives.
And we're
Yeah.
honoring not only Sugar, but we're honoring Pastor Becky from Praise
Oh,
Church.
amazing.
Yeah.
She
Iris,
is amazing.
who's also Boys and Girls Club.
Yes.
You know, she volunteers her time at the
Yeah, big time.
coaches.
Forever she's been doing
Yeah,
it.
forever. And let me tell you something. That is no small task. You would know better than I would.
Oh,
And-
Lord, this basketball season had us in a chokehold.
Oh.
Yes, and she just took on sports director for the club. So I'm like, oh, you didn't get enough. So, you know, that takes a lot of dedication.
Yeah.
And she has that, you know, and Pastor Becky with those words and her loving and caring character is just amazing.
there's Agnes from Happy Times.
Yeah, what she
taking care
did with
of her
that
Polish community.
with that preschool is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and the Polish school and everything.
One of the
Yeah.
best in the state.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She made me run around the school twice.
I've seen
I
that.
almost died of a heart
He
attack.
cheated. He
I
cheated.
did cheat. So I ran around
It's
once.
a shortcut.
So I cheated once. I have to run twice, right? So you pay to run 2 times around, and the money was getting donated. So I cut through the school.
Yeah.
And I went to the back of the school, to the inside of the school, and I only ran half. So
But
it
nobody
really
said
wasn't
he
a half.
couldn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't see
There's
no
always
rules.
a loophole
Yeah, there was no
somewhere.
rules there.
He couldn't do it. So.
If I would have done
If
twice,
there's anything
I
we're
wouldn't be
getting.
here right now. Probably just some people's excitement, but
But we're not gonna give them what they
some
want.
people's going, "Hey, you should have ran that slob."
Were you on the clock or off the clock?
Yeah. No, it was a Saturday.
Saturday,
Yeah. I can't even go out to get a slice of pizza, and someone's, "Oh, he's on the clock."
Fully aware.
Oh man. Yeah, and the deputy mayor, he's been doing this for years. So I can imagine.
But you know what it is? For years, there was no social media.
Oh my God,
You know,
so true.
And now all of a sudden, social media came up, and it's a whole different world.
Yeah.
Because you got cowards who just sit behind a keyboard instead of coming to a council meeting. They're cowards. I call them cowards.
Yeah.
If you have a problem, come to a council meeting. Email one of us. Our emails are simple. Ask us questions, professional way.
Right.
But we have the
Respectfully,
cowards
yes.
on social media. But hey, it is what it is. We have to change with the times we live in. So
Yeah. Well,
what it
that's
is.
what we did. We're changing Garfield
Yeah.
because things haven't changed. And social media, just brings it out more and people have more to say. Before they used to sit at a coffee shop and complain.
Yeah.
Now they'll sit on social media and it's very easy for them to do that.
Well, it's because they're given fake names, fake profiles.
yeah.
you know,
Oh yeah,
and
when
it's
you can hide everything.
You can hide it. So
Everything is easy,
You know,
right
which
at your
is fine.
fingertips.
Yeah, I let it go. I know you battle it, and I love reading it sometimes. and
very entertaining.
yeah.
Yes.
And then your circle of friends jump in too. It's even better.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
They get even more excited than I do. And I'm like, guys, are you? I'm like, I'm fine.
Well, they're your
I'm fine.
friends.
But they know, it just irks me because they know what I'm about and what I do and what I bring. So it's like they're not gonna sit here and diminish your character and talk about you like that. I'm like,
So
they're doing
I'm
it.
going to ask you. I think you already answered it. So the question is, what is that? Because you talk about what you like being on the council and everything. What is it you don't like being on the council? I think I already.
I have to be professional. I have to. Sometimes I have to suck it up.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to suck it up because there's so much that can be said professionally without slipping up. And prior to that, I no hair on my tongue. So, I'm still that way. However, I'm a little more relaxed.
It'll get easy.
How about the Boys Club? What is it you don't like about?
Oh my goodness. So if something goes on, they call my job, they write emails, they message BGCA, like they take it to a whole nother level and it doesn't even have to do with my job. So that's the only thing that now that, they connect everything. And even like I tell my boss, I can make a council page. I can make a sugar page. I can make a Alejandina page. It doesn't matter. They all get associated with sugar. They don't care. Everything is sugar. So it doesn't matter what I do.
Yeah, well, I know it's like that for all of us.
Yeah.
There's things that we don't like, but we got to put up with it. We got to smile with it, and we got to roll with it. Even with our jobs.
It's part of being elected official.
It's one thing to talk on what we do, but it's another thing to be disrespectful to us. Yeah. And that's the one thing I'm not going to tolerate, anybody disrespecting me or any of the four of you.
Yeah. Well,
they know they come from my family. It's a wrap.
That's the tough part is when they come from the family.
Yeah.
They don't know that, listen, come after us politically.
Yeah.
When you take it personally.
That's fine.
You're coming after family and everything
exactly.
like that. They have nothing to do with it. They're not involved in politics, but that's what it is.
No, I will become a Rottweiler / Pitbull / whatever else
Stevie.
you can.
Stevie.
Yes, you can possibly think of. If it ever reaches that point, because there's no reason for that.
And I'll speak for everybody on the council and everything. I think one of the best things that we like about being on the council is that we actually see the progress. It's moving. We can see that we're moving the city into the future. We're setting it up. Let us be here at the end of November, another 4 years or another 20 years.
We started something big.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm telling you, these past 3.5 years, we started something big.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going.
And I tell you, people from outside Garfield are talking about it. People I see from the county, from the state, they can't imagine. They can't believe what they see in Garfield.
Sure.
And we get a lot of positive. We get a lot of positive, a lot of support.
But everybody feeds on negative.
Before you got on, right? What was the big thing? That Passaic Street train station, they were ready to take it away.
Yeah, they were going to take it away.
They were going to take it away if they didn't see some progress on Passaic Street to increase the ridership and everything like that. And we're like one of only 7 or 8 municipalities in the whole state of New Jersey that has 2 train stops. And we have to feed onto that.
Advantage of it.
The proximity to the airports, to the New York City. This is a big hub for working families.
Yeah.
And
but when you don't know those many details, that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. And no matter how much we put it out, the positive stuff is never gonna get shared like the negative stuff. I did the international men's event. Barely got shared. I did the women's.
You got to tell me about. I wasn't there. Was that like a clothing event?
No, the bathing suit part, right? The swimsuit edition. International, yeah. Guys were from Brazil.
Everyone was well dressed.
You never saw me in a Speedo. Make you want to run back in the ocean.
You were definitely busy that day.
I was cutting my toenails.
But that, things like that don't get shared. We do the breakfast with Santas, we do the Easter egg hunt, those are the things that people need to put energy into.
Those are the community. Families want to develop with their kids. They don't want to drive 30 miles to go, to an Easter egg hunt or do a Halloween haunted house. They wanted it in their own backyard, and those are the memories. Because I know when Joe and I when we were growing up, these were the fun parts about the city of Garfield. From all the picnics and the barbecues and all the events going on in the city of Garfield. Parents wanted to stay around. And then, you become successful and you can move on out.
Yeah.
Well, you at least had a place for your kid to grow that was safe, and it was a safe environment to be in.
Yeah.
And
and that's what we're maintaining here. We're maintaining a safe city for the generation to come and prepping our future, because these kids are our future.
Stevie, you are our future too, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
She'll be around here for a while.
Yo.
Yeah.
What do you think, Deputy Mayor? Now, you have to go pick up your daughter soon, right?
Yeah, I tell you, babysitting the dogs, doing laundry, food shopping. My wife, I think she went for a massage. God bless her soul.
All right.
Yeah, but I mean, then I got to
from a masseuse, a guy named Sven, big muscular guy.
I think not. Dr.
check it out
Dominic
first?
D'Agostino.
nice.
So I got no worries there with him.
I don't know. You might even have to watch that one.
Big 6'5" blue guy.
Dr. Dom, forget that guy.
She got the 5'3" version of that.
Yeah.
5'6". My license actually says 5'8". I thought I was going to grow.
And you wore heels that day. I tell you,
See, some people just take our word for it.
today I thought there was I had a wedding to do. So every now and then I got to do a wedding. I got a suit on. I'm all ready to do the wedding because I said I was going to be late. There was no wedding.
Wrong day.
Wait, but did you get there?
Wrong date.
Did you get there and realize?
No, I was running late. I got caught up by a light and everything. Then I got caught up by the train. I'm like, oh my God, I'm late. The bride, the groom, I'm thinking this. And I was late. I wasn't late. I was
Wrong day. It's a day early.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
tomorrow.
let's see what happens
And
tomorrow.
usually I'm late, so I was early. So tomorrow I'm going to be late on purpose. They're going to have to wait for me.
You're worth the wait there, man. You're worth the wait.
I have a weddings. Sometimes you do these weddings at City Hall. Some of them are really quick. It's like I do, bada bing, bada boom.
Let me get in
and
and
some
out.
of them think like, oh my God, they bring in. One time you did a lot more than I did, but one of them I did, there were like 40 people, the whole family in there. They had the photographer, they had the music going on there.
Yeah.
It was
it was the party.
Oh,
Yeah.
they bring food. And
Yeah, boy,
a little reception.
I'm like, wait a minute. It's only a 3-minute ceremony. You guys are setting up a cocktail hour here. Let's go. And then another time, people look like they just got off the beach.
OMG.
Yeah. But these are the great stories we have and everything like that when we're in these positions. And the best part of being in a position to help people who you can help.
Just marrying people.
Yeah.
You know what? You see them 10 years later. Hey, remember us? You married us. Not that you remember, but
I've seen a few of them come up to you and say, you married me. You're like, oh, you're still married. I did a good job.
Right,
It's a good feeling.
Seems like everybody I married got divorced. No, I'm only kidding if you're listening. I'm glad you guys are all happily married.
Yeah.
Stay strong, guys. Stay strong.
Yeah. Sugar, anything you like to say to everybody out in their TV land over here?
I appreciate the opportunity that I have. The election is coming up. Hopefully, we put a mark out there and we put our stamp out there and people are happy with what we're doing. They realize the difference in the town for the positive. We keep
That's right.
on.
We're running again, guys, right?
Yes,
Right. That's right.
It's going to take a lot more than some fake pages to stop us.
I think they get upset because we enjoy it. We laughing, we have a good time.
It's because we know what we're doing.
We joke around. We're not so like stick in the mud type of mentality.
We should enjoy it.
And that's the whole thing. Like, when people say us, we're genuinely.
We're not guilty of anything but making this city better.
Yeah, and we generally, when we see people who even dislike us and bash us,
no,
I'm
very respectful.
Yeah.
I will never be disrespectful. I will never come out of out of character like that. We can agree to disagree. We can have our differences. I will always show respect. That's how my mom raised me.
That's like Jersey City.
Yeah, and ain't nobody trying to
I know many Jersey City people like that.
She grew up on the Irish.
Yeah,
that was it.
You disrespect someone
my
from
mother
Jersey
tells me
City.
I don't care how old you are. So that's exactly what it is. Yeah, I'm proud. I'm proud of everything we've
about
done.
our team, and I'm glad we're all running together with Pablo.
I can't wait to see.
I think people do get upset that we have a good time when they see us out in public, that we actually enjoy each other's company and we joke around with people. I think that puts people at ease. Well, makes others not like us, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
And we
And we're
enjoy
gonna keep
it.
doing what we do.
And we're going to keep moving this
And
city
I'm gonna
forward.
keep dressing how I dress and drink when I drink and party when I
Keep
party.
going, Shug. Shug, I'm telling you, Shug, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm happy to call you a friend. I'm happy to call you a colleague on the council, Sugar. You bring so much to the council, to the city, and most of all, as a person.
Yeah.
Right? You're a female. You're a great female leader. But most of all, that person that you've always been since I've known you, Shug. So
You know, and I
it's
thank
great.
you guys for allowing me to continue to be me. Because sitting at a table with 4 men, OMG.
Yeah, it ain't
How did Erin do it?
I'm not going to say anything over there. But, yeah, listen, more than anything.
I'm honored, and I'm blessed.
You know,
guys.
not just a colleague, but you're our friend.
Yes,
And-
absolutely.
And we're lucky to have you on
Absolutely.
the council and everything like that because you bring a different dynamic. Everybody brings something specific to our council and everything like that. You know? Oh, wait. Let me see this. Me? Moose calling me. Moose. He's podcasting over here.
busy.
Holy Jesus Christmas.
Well, guys, you know, March is almost finishing up, so make sure that you take some time out to honor those women that are extremely special in your life. You know, lunch, dinner, breakfast, a phone call, a text message,
Yep.
you know, something, you know, every little thing that you do counts and it leaves a staple. And, you know, we have to love those because time is of the essence and tomorrow is never promised.
Oh, that's like a
Yeah,
fortune cookie
true.
right there.
Yeah. That's why they call it the present.
Yeah. What do we
Exactly.
got going on in April? Anything going on in April?
Well, we have the cleanup. We say
Yeah.
April 27th.
So,
Okay.
like,
April 20th is our Women's History honorary
Yeah.
event at the Royal Manor.
We also have a community day.
Yes. We have a grand opening Saturday for McDonald's. We have the Easter egg hunt also on Saturday.
And we got to go to Braddock Deli
Yes. Also on
on
Saturday.
These are our days. This is why Sugar's here, too. This is like,
Yes,
she is,
yes.
yeah.
I keep the group chat active.
Yeah.
well, we have our newsletter coming out.
We got our
Yes.
newsletter coming out.
Please read the newsletter.
Yes, be
please.
informed.
We got Columbus Field being finished up. We got River Road closing, being done,
Yeah.
moving at a nice pace and everything like that. You know,
Suck up the traffic for a little bit now. We understand.
worth
We
it.
get it. Yes. If there's any issues, please. That is why we have email addresses. Please email us.
I love when you see on social media when they ask a question
Yeah.
to everybody when they know they could have just like.
But
I
and
saw
the
someone,
issue is it
why
might
don't
not
you just
get.
Google the answer or just call the
Yes.
police up and someone like, just Google what you're looking for.
Because your post might just stay there. Not everybody, we're not all on social media like that.
Yeah.
Might miss the question. Sometimes, I'll take a few minutes out. I'm only allowed on Garfield Parents. Everywhere else, I'm banned. I'm blocked on everything else because, they talk about me. So if you're on Garfield Parents, I will do my absolute best to acknowledge your questions and help you out the best I can. But our email addresses are out there. Same thing with the police department. Same thing with DPW. Reach out to us.
Sure.
It only takes
Every
the
day.
same amount of time it takes to make a post. You can call.
Every day, I know all of us get over like 100 emails more from residents in the city of Garfield or like businesses in the city of Garfield, just asking questions just from like, when's the road going to be done? What's happening here? There's garbage over there. And then there's, and they're just
personal
asking,
issues as well.
no
My property
time,
this, my property that.
Right.
Yes.
Who do I talk to for this? And then there's like compliments in there, but we try to get back to everybody in a timely manner and everything. And I know, but
sometimes you guys are a little bombarded more than us.
You have a better chance of seeing we seeing the email than
Correct.
us finding it.
That
on
is the entire point.
Social
Yes.
media.
Yes.
I go on it, but I put the phone down and I walk away, and I don't retrieve it. I don't live. I wasn't born with the phone, so it's not always on me or in my pocket. When I'm home, it's like I don't look through it. So only when I'm out and I don't want to talk to somebody, pretend I'm on the phone.
Don't ever let it ring while you're doing that.
Yeah, I gotta go now. Do that Irish goodbye. Pick up the phone and grab your coat and say goodbye to nobody. But listen, Sugar, we're honored for you to be on our council. You're our friend, you're our colleague, and you do wonderful things in the city of Garfield. And I know you do even bigger and better things, and you help those kids out at the Boys and Girls Club.
Yes.
And those kids grow up to be us one day.
Yes.
And that's the most important thing that.
And that's what I want to do. Inspire. Continue to inspire.
That's the word. Inspire.
Inspire and motivate.
That's it.
And motivate.
Yes.
Good words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe likes to agitate. Motivate and agitate. I was a poet and I didn't know it. I'm like Eminem over here. I'm gonna do a little rap for everybody.
Oh, I don't think they're ready for it.
No. I'll wear my hat backwards. But we got great things going on.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor, any last words?
That's it. We're good to go. It's a pleasure and an honor being here with the show.
I want to thank Marvin from
Marvin!
Bravery Studios.
Letting
He's
Stevie
welcome us here over here. Our
That's our mascot.
Garfield
That's our
mascot, Stevie.
Yeah. After Stevie Nicks.
We'll be here next month with our new guest. All right, and we don't know who they're going to be, but if you want to be a guest, reach out to one of us. Come on down. We'll talk about everything and anything, whatever you like to talk about, as long as it stays, R-rated, not X-rated. We had to like,
A little mix.
Yeah, keep
gotta
sugar
shake it
into
up. You gotta shake it
we
up.
had to keep sugar in the R-rated version
So
over here.
we shake things. We shake things up around here.
Listen, we like to have good times, that's all. And we want to thank everybody for participating over here, but definitely Marvin Studios and Bravery Studios for allowing us to be here. So that's it, guys. Stay safe. Happy, blessed Ramadan. Happy Easter. You guys enjoy yourself, all right? We'll see everybody in April. We got a lot of good things going on in April.
Follow all our pages, the City Events page, the Boys and Girls Club page, YMCA, Rec Center, all those pages. Everything is listed. We have gotten so much better with social media. So
Isn't the YMCA doing, right? YMCA is doing something.
they're doing a splash. They're doing a splash hunt for Easter. They're also doing a community day. You know.
I think April 20th.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know we're April 27th. So if you want to join us for that, feel free to follow us too, so we can sign you up to volunteer for that. There's I just posted like 5 flyers on Garfield Parents today with all that info.
And if anybody would like to come to our honorees at Royal Manor, it's a Saturday brunch, April 20th, right?
April 20th,
just reach out to City Hall, or actually you can reach out to us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Reach out to us. We'll hook you up.
Reach out to us and
I'll post the
we'll get you a
flyer up, too.
ticket, and come and see some exceptional. We got a lot of great women in the city of Garfield.
Yes.
Who do some
We'll have
wonderful
the past
things.
honorees there as well.
And I would love to honor all of them, but everybody will get their chance.
Yes.
Because listen, they moved the city. They're the shakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the shakers.
Stevie,
of the
you're in
city.
line.
All right, guys, take care.
Good night.